So knees are coming into your chest. Give yourself a hug. I do have hand weights out today. I have a set of heavier weights, a set of lighter weights. We will do some strengthening exercises. Let's get the bodies warmed up. Bring your knees into your chest. Add some circles on your low back. Change directions. Take it around in the other direction. Long stretch. Reach from your fingers to your toes. Get really long. Arch your back. Really lengthen. Walk your hands off to one side. There's the stretch down the side of the body. Walk your hands off to the other side. Bring it back to the center. You're taking one knee into your chest. Flex, extend the other leg. There's the hug. Take your knee across the midline. Just gentle. It's small. We're getting movement. We know no reason to force it. Just a nice little twist. Bring it back to center. Hold behind the thigh. You're going to push the foot up towards the ceiling. Add a little bend. Push the foot up. Add a little bend. We'll do that 2 more times. A little push. And bend 1 more time. There's the push. And bend. Have the foot go up. Soften the ankle. Add some ankle circles. Get that movement around in one direction. Movement around in the other direction. Both your knees come into your chest. Here's the hug. Circles on your back. Make it feel good. Change directions. Long stretch. Reach from your fingers to your toes. How long can you get? Reach, reach, reach. Lengthen all the way out. Banana stretch. Walk everything off to one side. Stretch the side of your body. Take it off to the other side. Bring it back to the center. We have the other knee. Bring it in. There's the hug. Feel the stretch. Open the arm. Knee goes across just enough to get a little movement, a little stretch here. Bring it back to center. Hold on behind your thigh. You push the foot into the ceiling. You add a bend. Now we're just doing enough to get some movement in the hamstring. Be nice, be gentle. You're going to do 1 more little bend. Then you're keeping the foot up, soften the ankle, add your ankle circles. Now be nice to yourself. They're just gentle little circles. Change directions. Both your knees come into your chest. 1 more time, nice little circles on your back. Whatever feels good. Bring the bottoms of the feet to the floor. Little windshield wipers. Drop your knees side to side. We're taking a little bit more movement through the hips here. We are going to start bringing our focus to our core. You can stop your legs. Your knees are up towards the ceiling. Your feet are flat. Now I want you to zip the core. And we're going to drop the knees open and bring them in. So the whole idea here is completely stable. Your pelvic doesn't rock. You stay centered as you open the knees to the side and bring it in. So good idea to work on your breath here. Take that big exhale. Bring your rib cage in and together as you open and bring it in. We're bringing the attention to our core now. Now this time, it is just the front knee is going to drop. Take just one knee, open it up, and bring it back up. You're going to have to focus to keep yourself centered. Your hips don't rock. You're still zipping up the core, and you're dropping one leg and bringing it up. We're going to do 2 more on the same side. There's the open and the lift. One more time. And now you take it to the other side. You open up. You bring it in. And double check. Are you still zipping? Do you still have your rib cage in and together? There's your open and lift. 2 more times. One more. Keep your knees up, take a bridge. Hands are coming by your sides. You're going to lift your hips. Take a lift right here. Think tailbone shoots away. Lengthen. Take that exhale, zip the core, bring the rib cage in, and then gently bring it back down. We'll do that again. Lift up. So there's your bridge. It doesn't need to be super high. I just want you to work on feeling the stretch, the zip of the core, the rib cage comes in. Slowly release it down. We're doing that one more time. Here comes the lift of the hips. Gently bring it down. Keep this down here. We're going to take some arm circles. You're going to take your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Zip the core and take your arms out and around. So we're doing some circles here. Shoulder mobility, but a great chance to really work on engagement through your core. We still want to keep our pelvis level, our core engaged. Take one more circle around. Fingertips are up, and now this time just take them straight overhead. You're going to take them over and bring them back up. So we want to keep our shoulder blades connected to the mat. We still stay soft in our neck. It's just to reach over and bring it up. 2 more times. One more. You're going into goalpost arms. We're going to have our fingertips towards the ceiling. A little bit more shoulder. Drop the backs of the hands toward the mat. And then bring them up. Here's the drop. And the lift. There's your drop. And lift. We'll do 3 more. 3. 2. One more time. Take your fingertips towards the ceiling and push your palms up. We're going to stretch out our wrists while we're here. Push your palms up and then flip. Take your fingertips away. There's your chance. Stretch the forearms. Add some wrist circles. Ground down into your feet. Keep your hands up. Half a bridge. There comes the lift of the hips. Add a rotation for the upper body. Roll it over to one side. Bring it back to center. Take it off to the other side. One more time, each side. Here's your roll. Center. Roll. Center. Bring your hips back down. Take a classic crunch. You're going to add your crunch and release. Now we want to use the core. So I want you to think about exhale, lift the shoulders by using the core. Lift and lower. Here's your 4, 3, keep zipping, 2. Now we're going to keep the crunch going. Make it across though. Take your armpit across. There's a lift of the shoulder blade. Take it across. Return to center. Lift the shoulder blade. Bring it to center. Here's the lift. Center. Lift. Center. You're taking your shoulder blade up. Little pause. Return to center. Shoulder blade up. Return to center. One more time each side. You're going to finish this one. Relax down. We're going to do leg circles. But today with this leg circle, I want your knee bent. We're all going to keep our leg bent. And we're going to take it around in a circle. And I want you to go really slow. So go half time. Take it slow, 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 and bring it around. As you do that, I want you to zip the core and make sure your pelvis stays level. There's your slow motion, slow motion, slow motion. Take it slow, 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 so you can feel the full movement all the way around. And now you change directions. You're taking that slow circle, zip the core, keep everything level. You're taking that slow motion all the way around. You should feel some good work happening in the core by going slow. You have to engage a little bit more. Finish this circle. And then you set this leg down. We have the other side. Remember, the knee is bent. Keep the knee bent, zip the core. Here's that slow motion circle. Remember, exhale with the effort. We want to do the best we can. Stay relaxed in your neck, your shoulders. Keep the pelvis completely level. When you finish that circle, you change directions. Take it around in the opposite direction. There goes your round. You take it around. So by going slow, I want you to focus. Feel the core engage in each section of the circle. When you finish this next one, bring your knees over your hips. We're going to hip rolls. So right here, you have your hips at 90, your knees are at 90, your arms open, hip roll. Bring it off to the side. Pause when you get there. Hold it, feel the core engage, bring it to center, other side. Here's the roll, the pause, hold it, bring it to center. Here's your hip roll. Now each time, there's your pause, feel the work, bring it to center, reset. Are your legs still at 90? Is your pelvis still level? And then you roll to the other side. So it's a chance to see if you're keeping your form as you bring it to center. Legs 90, pelvis level. Here's the roll. Pause. Bring it in. One more time, we're going to take it off to the other side. Hold it, pause. Bring it to center. And then set your feet down, take a couple crunches right here, hands behind your head. There's your lift and your lower. Lift, lower. 4 more. Here's your 4. It's your 3. Here's 2. Take a long stretch. Reach from your fingers to your toes. There's a stretch, and we are going to roll over and take a sphinx. Carefully bring yourself all the way through. Sphinx pose is here. Bring your arms wherever they work for you to get the best stretch. And what I really want you to think about is drag the top of your head as far away from your toes as you can, and pretend to drag your elbows to your hip bones to lengthen. So don't think about lifting high, think about getting long. Release down here. Take your hands by your sides. We're going to keep our palms up today. You're going to reach your fingers towards your toes. Again, think of yourself as a dart. How long can you get? Your legs can come up as long as it doesn't bother your low back. You want to lift with your glutes, your hamstrings. And now we're just going to alternate little lifts of our legs. So feel your hip bones connected to the mat. And it's a little lift and lift. Lift and lift. For 4, 3, Cobra is coming up. Hands are by your rib cage. Right here, get those shoulders back. And then bring yourself up. And then little look side to side. You can release yourself down. We're going into our reach and pull. Your fingertips go out towards a Y. Tops of the feet press down. They still reach as far away from you as you can. You are going to zip the core, add a hover, and then pull your elbows back. So right here, you keep your feet down. You continue lengthening, but we're going to do a little pull and a reach. Here's your pull and reach. Let's do 3 more. Here's your 3. Here's your 2. One more time. Bring your hands by your side. Think of yourself as a dart. Let your fingers touch your toes. Legs can come up. Just keep shooting them away from you. Get a little longer. Here comes your Cobra. Big or small. You have to get your shoulder blades back. And then you come up. Your choice if you want to look side to side. Bring yourself all the way down. Fingertips go out towards the front one more time. You are going to keep your feet down. Press the tops of the feet down. Add a hover of the upper body. Think of that hover as lengthening through the top of your head. Engage the core. And now just the arms are going to go up and down. Just the arms. Think of it as half swimming. Think stability here. Hold the belly button in. This is not about height. It's just a small movement. Hands are coming back by your thighs. Legs can lift. There's your locust. And here comes Cobra. Bring yourself up wherever it feels good. Take a little look side to side. Bring yourself down. And here comes Cat or Child's Pose. This is going to depend what feels best for you as you press back and give yourself the best stretch for your body. Bring yourself to your hands and knees if you're not there, and take a Cow Cat. Here comes that movement. Drop the belly, look up. And the movement, make it feel good in your back. One more time. Return to center right here. Take 1 foot out behind. We're working on our balance. Start by a little stretch through your calf though. Just feel a nice little stretch down the back of the leg. That gives you a chance to level your hips. Leg is going to come up to hip height. Are you centered? Is your core engaged? And then you take the opposite arm out. And we hold our balance. Focus on the breath. Scan your body. You want to have the hips level. They're squared to the floor. Your head is in the same line as the rest of your spine. And then relax this side down. Here comes the other side. Leg goes back. You can press through the heel. Give yourself a stretch to the back of the leg. Center yourself. Leg comes up. Now I want you to start by. Often we have to drop that hip down some because we like to lift it up. Engage the core. And there's the reach of the arm. And we hold it here. Focus on your breath. One more breath here. Relax it down. Child's pose, or not, downward dog, just a chance to stretch right here. Give yourself a stretch through the back of the legs. Maybe you walk it a little bit, just stretch the legs out a little bit more. Maybe you focus more on the upper body. Take a breath. Bring your knees back down to the floor right here. And we're gonna get ready to use our weights. We're gonna do rows. I'm gonna grab my heavier weight to do the rows. Then we're gonna do some of our wood chops while we're kneeling. I know for me, I need a lighter weight when I do that. I have one heavier weight for the rows, one lighter weight for the wood chops. Choose whatever side you want to start with. Grab your weight, and we add our rows. Here's your lift and your lower. Take your time as you slide the elbow up, slide it down. There's your up and down, up and down. Bring it up, slide it down, up and down. We are going to do a higher number of reps today. You want to take your time. This specifically for your back. Think of feel your elbow slide towards your hip. Slowly lower it down. Slide up, slide down. There's your up and your down, up and down. There's your 5, 4, 3, 2. One more time. Set the weight down. Give yourself a little shake. We're going to take it to the other side. If you ever need more challenge, you could take it into hands and knees. I do that periodically. I'm staying with the lunge. When you're ready, here it comes. Pull up, slow down. Pull up, slow down. There's your lift and lower, lift and lower. Squeeze, bring it down. Take your time as you lift and you lower. Elbow slides up, slide down. We slide up, slide down. Keep going. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more time. You can set the weight down, give yourself a little shake out. We are going to be kneeling as we do our wood chop. That means the weight's going to come diagonal in front of us. And like I said, I'm using a lighter weight when I do this. Here we go. Weight is going to be up diagonal. Squeeze the glutes, zip the core, take the weight across, and then you bring it back up. Here comes across, and bring it up. There's your across. So zip the core. I want you to use lots of core as you bring the weight down and across, and then back up. So we try to avoid using momentum. You're using strength right here. Up, slow down, take it across. Bring it up, slow it down. 2 more times. Up, across. One more time. Go ahead and release it. We're going to take the weight around our body. We're going to do the other side, but we're going to do a little weight around the body. Take it around in one direction. I want you to double check. Are you zipping the core and squeezing the glutes? We want to be engaged as we do this. Switch directions. Take it in the opposite direction. Take it around and around a couple more times. Finish this one and get ready for your wood chops on the other side. There comes. Weight is up. Squeeze the glute, zip the core, take it across, and then bring it back up. Here's your diagonal, and bring it up. Here's your across, and up. Take it across, and up. We have 5 to go. Here's your 5, 4, here's your 3, it's your 2, last one right here, and then go ahead, set the weight down. We're going to do some of our kneeling to sitting. You can keep on your knees. This is where you slide your hips back, and then you bring yourself back up. Slide down, and then bring yourself up. Here's your down, and your up. We're going 5 more right here. Here's your 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more time. Finish this one, and then you can go ahead. Give yourself a stretch wherever you might want to take that. We're going on to the side. We're going into our clamshells. Today, I'm going to use my weight when I do the clamshells. We're going to do a couple other side lying exercises. Here it comes. Clamshell, like I said, if you want to use the weight, it is up to you. I do it with the weights, I do it without the weights. If you use the weight, it's down towards your knee. We're going to add our lift and our lower. There's your up and down, up and down. Push the bottom leg down, resist as you lift the top. There's your up and down. 5 more. Here's your 5, 4, 3, 2. Now finish this one. You can set your weight down. Set up your legs. We're going to kick our leg back and forth. So front and back. So set yourself up. Take the leg to the front. Sweep the leg to the back. Leg to the front. Leg to the back. Sweep to the front. Sweep to the back. There's your front and back. So really right here, engage the core, right? Lift it up and away from the mat. Couple more. 4, 3, 2, one more time. And we're going into our quadricep leg lift, meaning we're going to point our toes, the legs coming up really high. So today I'm going to focus more on using the front of the leg to bring it up, slide it down. Here's your up. So now you're moving a little bit more through the hip joint. You're doing that range of motion. Leg goes up, leg squeezes down. Leg goes up, squeeze it down. You have that little rotation happening in your hip joint. 2 more. There's 1. And then Point your toes away from you. Here comes your little leg circles. Zip up, pull the waistline away, add little circles around in one direction, and little circles around in the other direction. Finish that one, relax it. We're going to take it right over to the other side. Start with the clamshell. If you used your weight, take it with you. Set your legs up. So sometimes I have my legs a little further back. Today I have them a little closer, mostly so I can use the weight. Get your feet together, and then you open and close. Open, close. Push the bottom leg down and use control with the top. Open and close. There's 5, 4, 3, 2. Once you finish that, you can set the weight down. We have our kicks forward and back. Right here, here comes sweep the leg front, sweep the leg back. So we're really focused on keeping that stability through the center, right? We don't want to be wobbling. We want to be stacked, shoulders, hips, as you do the kick. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Here comes the quadriceps. So if you point the toes and lift it up, you're going to come all the way up and squeeze it down. Bring it up and squeeze it down. There's your lift and lower, lift and lower. 4 more. There's 4, 3, 2. Reach your toes away. Here comes your little leg circles. Take it around. Really good chance. Zip up. Pull the waistline away from the mat. Change direction. Stick it in the little other direction. And then go ahead, release it. You can bring yourself on your backside. We're going to do some windshield wipers. I'm going to flip over. We also have our chest work to do. So have your heavier weights, your lighter weights nearby. But first we'll loosen up our hips a little. Take a couple windshield wipers. Release the hips side to side. And then from there, we're going to grab our heavier weights. We're going into our chest press. We'll start with our arms up. Now be careful when you grab your weights. This would be your heavier weights. Arms are up to start. And here we go. Slide them down to goalpost and bring them up. They don't have to be right at goalpost. If you want to bring the elbows in a little bit, because that feels better for your shoulders, go for it. Think chest here, but whenever we do a chest press, we also use our biceps. There's your down and up, down and up. We'll do 10 more here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more time. Pullovers are next. I'm going to be setting one weight down, but if you like to double up your weights, do that. I just have a heavier weight. Here we go. Arms up. Here goes your over and your pull. Here's your over and pull, over, pull, and again, make sure you're exhaling with your effort. We'll do 5 more on this side. There's your 5, 4, 3, 2. You're switching the hand in front if you're only using one weight. If you're using 2 weights, you can keep your weights going. There's your over and your pull. Five more. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2. One more time. You can set this heavier weight down. We'll do some bicep curls laying down. You're going to grab this set of weights that you use for biceps. Maybe you use the same size. The arms are going to be down by your side. And then you're going to add your curl and bring it down. So we're going to curl while we're laying down. That means you can let your shoulders stay down on the mat, let your elbows stay down on the mat. And we are curling specifically with the front of the arm. There's your lift and your lower, lift and lower. We're going to keep going. Let's do 5 more here. There's 5, 4, 3, 2, and triceps are next. You're going to take your weights up. Little diagonal, here's the bend at your elbows, and bring it up. Now we focus on the back of the upper arms. There's your bend and your lift, bend and lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring your weights down and give yourself a nice little stretch right here. You can set your weights out of the way. Give yourself a stretch. Wherever that is, stretch out the chest, stretch out your arms. Wherever you need to take it, we are going to roll up so you have a chance to stretch in our seated position. Here comes the roll up. Once you get there, take your spine stretch. Maybe you use your thighs to help you up. And there, drop the chin, give yourself a nice stretch, chin to chest, round through the back. Make it feel good. We'll add our spinal twist here. Arms in front, add a little twist, front, and twist, front. So good for our core. You zip up, sit up nice and tall. And it's also a chance to give yourself a little break. We are going to be doing more core work on our back. So use this as a nice release for the back. There's your twist. We'll do this one more time in each direction. And now, a saw. Take your feet a little wider, reach your fingertips out. There's a twist. Here's that reach, look back, bring it up, and then switch sides. It's a twist. It's a reach and look. Bring it up, switch. So feel free to go at your pace. Remember this, it's still for your core, but it's also a nice chance. Lengthen. We'll take that twist and reach wherever you are. Let's do this one more time on each side. And when you finish that, bring yourself back to center. Give yourself a spinal stretch one more time here. Chin to chest, round. And now with control, you're going to roll yourself back down. Here comes the roll down. Once you get there, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Knees are going right over your hips. Fingertips go up. It is your opposite arm, opposite leg. There comes your dead bug. There's your lengthen. Bring it in. So you take opposite side. Keep the pelvis level. See if you can pull the belly button in towards your spine. Often we push it towards the ceiling. We want it in, not out. There's 4, 3, 2. Take your hands behind your head. Go into your bicycle. Take your armpit across and then bring it to center. Here comes a lift of the shoulder. Return to center. There's the lift, center, lift, center. Exhale, lift, center, lift, center. There's your 4, 3, 2. Finish this one. Set your head down. Take your legs up. Make a V, and now single leg drop. You're going to drop one foot, bring it up, then the other. Now this might be big, this might be small. Not really worried about how big the drop is. It's wherever you can control it. Stay relaxed in your neck, your shoulders, and use the core to do the leg drop. We'll do one more on each side. And then you're going to do a double leg drop. So here we go. Both your legs come down, both your legs come up. Now how big that drop is depends on you. There comes your in and out. We'll do 3 more. There's your 3. Here's your 2. One more time. And then you're going to bring your feet down to the floor. Take a bridge. Here comes that stretch. Make it feel good as you lift up. Hold it. Shoot the tailbone away. Keep holding the bridge. Press into the back foot. Lift the front leg up. It's a single-legged bridge here. And now just a little slide forward and up. Forward and up. There's 4, 3, 2. Finish this one. Set the foot down. Reset your hips. You want to get them level. Slow reset through the spine. Press into the front foot. The opposite leg goes up. And then you slide and bring it up. Slide, bring it up. There's your down and up. 3, 2. One more time. Bring the foot down. We keep our hips up. Bring yourself back into your bridge. Reset yourself. Ground your feet. Pretend to drag your heels to your shoulders. Get your glutes a little bit more lit up. Little tiny pulses up. Just a little lift and lift. So it's tiny. We don't want to irritate our low back. I want you to use your glutes and your hamstrings for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully bring it all down. Once your hips get down, it's windshield wipers, big, small, whatever works for your back. Release it here. Bring it back to the center. You can take your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Let's take a little happy baby. Take the feet up towards the ceiling. Let the tailbone relax down. Add a little rocking side to side. Release your feet down. We're going to come onto one side and stretch out our quadricep. Take yourself off to the side. Reach from your fingers to your toes. And then once you're there, you can bring the heel towards the butt and find the perfect quadricep stretch for you. So get that stretch down the front of the thigh. And exhale, soften. Relax that side. We have the other side to go. I'm going to flip over this way. However you want to flip, maybe you take it all the way to the other side. And there's the stretch. Relax it here. Bring yourself on your front side. Take a sphinx. There's your chance to stretch. And maybe you have your arms a little further forward. Just give yourself, and really think about lengthening through your abs. Feel the stretch through the front of the body. Release down, push back. Here's your child's pose. Let your hips slide back. Child's pose. Bring yourself to your hands and knees. Take your cow cat, drop the belly, and then pull up. Do that one more time, cow cat. From here, you're going to take yourself on one side. We're going to be on our hands and our knees, and I'm using this as a big stretch. You're going to reach, lengthen, give yourself a long stretch down the side. Now you're going to shift. We're going to bring ourselves all the way up. You can keep your leg out, and there comes this stretch on the other side. Bring yourself all the way up. We have the other side to go. Slide your leg in. Take it onto your hand and knee. Feel this big stretch all the way through the side of the body here. Now you're going to bring yourself up, and there comes the stretch in the other direction. Bring yourself all the way up. Have a seat. Take your legs in front of you. Take some windshield wipers right here. Take your little windshield wipers. Loosen up your hips. Slide your legs out in front. Hamstring stretch. Maybe you have a bend in your knees. Maybe you have them out straight. Just wherever you get a good stretch. We want to focus on getting the back of the legs. I like to grab the floor and pull my chest forward. That deepens the stretch. Bring yourself up. Slide your right leg in. Give it a hug. over if it works for you. Foot is flat, knee is up towards the ceiling. That's so you can get a stretch for your outer hip. There's your twist. Bring yourself to the front, go right into a figure 4. You can bend the bottom leg and take your stretch here. Maybe your legs are straight, maybe they're bent, whatever works. Lift your chest up, open the chest. Sit up tall, slide the legs forward. Here comes your hamstring stretch. One more time. Grab the floor. Bring yourself up, slide the leg in, and then you're going to take it over. Hug the knees, sit up tall. Twisting is last. Bring yourself to the front. Figure 4. Bottom leg can slide in. Chest lifts to the ceiling. Release it here. Take your leg out wide. Here comes your wide angle, a little inner thigh stretch. Take your toes towards the ceiling. And then the lean forward is wherever it works for you. Bring yourself up. Slide the bottoms of your feet together. There's your butterfly bound angle. Little lean forward. Bring yourself up. Take a couple circles here, torso circles. Take it around. Change directions. We take it in the other direction. And we bring ourselves into a comfortable seated position. It might be this. I'm grabbing my block. I prefer to sit a little bit higher. We'll stretch out our upper body. We use our hand weights. We want to make sure we get a good stretch. You're going to take one arm behind, open the chest, drop the ear. Exhale, feel a softness. Relax your shoulder, relax through your neck. Lift the head, relax that side. Here comes the other side. Arm behind, the ear drops. Exhale, soften. Lift the head, drop the arm, take a big shoulder roll. Open your arms up to the side. Hug a big ball. Open between your shoulder blades. We did all those rows. We're going to take it off to one side, stretching the lats on one side. And now you take it off to the other side. Bring it back to center. You're going to flip your palms away from you. Sit up a little taller and you stretch. Think between your shoulder blades. Get that nice opening between your shoulder blades. Release your fingertips and now sweep them behind you. We're going to now do our chest, front of the shoulders. You grab your hands, lift your chest, maybe your chin. To get deeper, you lift your arms towards the ceiling. That increases the stretch. Open your arms to the side, bring them up towards the ceiling. You're going to drop the right hand behind. There's your tricep stretch. Fingertips go up, and now you drop the left hand. Fingertips go up. Open your arms to the side. And now take your thumbs towards the floor. Press back. Try to get a stretch through your biceps. Not an easy muscle to stretch out. Drop your arms, take a big shoulder roll. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Here comes your inhale. You're taking a big inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, blow it out. We have 2 more of these. Reach up, take your inhale. Blow it out, exhale. One more time. Here is your inhale and your exhale. Thank you, everybody.